Hi guys, so I just wanted to show you what I'm about to do. Actually, I did like 2 rows already, but then I'm like, I should really document this so you guys can see. So last year I successfully grew garlic, and one of the things that I am about to do differently, or doing differently this year than last year, I did not put compost in the raised bed that I grew last year, and the bulbs were kind of small. I got garlic and I still use from it. But as you can see, these are massive garlic. I got these so cheap at Kroger's for like 70 something cents for one. And they almost look like elephant garlic. Look at this clove. How massive these cloves are. But anyway, I bought these because I intend to grow a lot of garlic. So that's a tree stump there. So from the stump, come all the way back here is Kroger's. I don't know what type of garlic it is. It felt like a hard neck garlic because it was the neck was kind of hard, so some kind of variety of a hard neck garlic. And from this trunk going back there, I had bought some garlic from Costco. I intend to put in the ground, which I'm gonna do later in the day today. But I'm like, I have to get this garlic in the ground. So here is like 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 fives are 55. So technically if all goes well, I'm supposed to have 55 garlic on this side, and on that side I may have maybe 30 cloves or so. And also I told you about that bed, which is like a junk bed, because those garlic that's where I harvested garlic last year. And it really should, I don't know where these came from. Maybe those were garlic cloves I never grew, but nonetheless, I intend to go and clean it up. The wind has blown leaves in here and paper, and so I'm going to clean it up, put some fresh compost, and maybe stick a few other cloves in there, and hopefully that they produce, but they have been growing. Anyway, so what I did here was I have mushroom compost. I put some bags of soil in here, but in each hole, I already dug the holes, but in each hole I put this fertilizer. It's called, oh, it's upside down. It's called Biotone, and I'll tell you guys, this is the best fertilizer in the world. I have grown vegetables and fruits and plants and flowers, and they were like 2 or 3 times the size because of the nutrients. And this is all organic. It's an organic garden fertilizer. It's a plant food, and it has a lot of beneficial things for the plant. And so in each hole I already put some, so that's what I'm showing you guys. I'm just gonna take like maybe from this bed here, and to grow, you always grow with the piece up in the air, the little point. So as the holes were already planted, I'm just gonna stick this in the ground a little deep, and I cover it. At one point I saw some videos, people leaving the head open, and I'm like, you know what, and I've seen other videos where people cover it entirely and they grow really nicely. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm just sticking them in the ground and let them grow. Now there's a section right there. I didn't put anything because the tree stump is right there. You're not seeing it. So I'm like, the garlic will not really grow good there. So, oh, and come Blue, come baby. Look who's there. Yesterday she went up in the tree and she couldn't come down, and so like half an hour I had to try to get her out of the tree. Anyway, that's all part of her advent here. Right, so I'm just putting these in the ground. The hole is already dug, and I'm just covering it up slightly and stick them in the ground. And these garlic cloves we're supposed to get a whole head of garlic each by July next year, so hopefully it really does well, and yeah. When I'm finished with this, I'm going to water it in really good, and I'm just going to water them in really good, And yeah, and hopefully it will all be good. I'll do another video when I start to see them shoot up from the ground, and yeah, and we'll take it from there. All right, guys, over and out. But this is a good thing. And now if you don't have this amount of space, you can get, in the Dollar Tree have a little tray. It's like a little container, a little rectangle container, or get a grow bag and just stick some clothes, or get a bucket. Home Depot have buckets. You get a bucket, stick some cloves in there, and you can grow your own garlic. You have to try to grow food in the smallest way possible, because if not, you wouldn't have anything, and you have to be spending a lot of money, and things are so expensive now. I saw at Walmart the elephant garlic was $4.99 for one, and I'm like, this is crazy. In there, I had planted a lot of elephant garlic last year, and they didn't really do, again, they didn't do well, but I guess because it didn't have good compost, I didn't have no fertilizer like what I'm doing now, because you know, the more you live, the more you learn. And so I'm still gonna dig up that area nicely and put some fresh compost, some biotone, some fresh soil around around them, so that at least they're doing their thing right now, and hopefully it will give me some next year. I have a bunch of wild garlic around the area too that actually give me a few bulbs as well. And one of the things I did last year for experimental purposes, is I let one or two of the garlic scapes, I let it go to flower. And what it did was, it gave me these small bulbs. These little bulbs, small bulbs. It's like, I can't even tell you the size. Little bulbs. It's like a size of okay, I can't think of the size. It's not small like a pinhead, but it's a little clove. And I was reading up on it, and they said what you can do is, I can let those grow, and when they get a certain size, I can plant them, and they possibly could become like this. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe get a head of garlic. I don't know. I'll do some more research on it, but when I'm gonna plant that, I'm gonna show it to you guys so that you guys can also see what's happening. All right, so I have 75 here. I'm gonna add maybe 30 more, so I should have 100 cloves of garlic right in here, and then of course whatever that produces. All right, I'll show you when I also clean that up. It's a hot mess. All right, guys, over and out, and I'll show you when they start to come up. Okay. All right, bye.